is the DFB radio video cast.
Yeah.
This is the first time you've probably seen us. If you haven't already met us in person, if you met us at Cincinnati Comic Expo last year, if you met us at the Classic Game Fest in Austin, Texas this year.
All right, why you yelling though?
Yeah, I know. Calm down.
You like extra yelling?
Yeah.
Like seriously, this dude.
Yeah, you like extra excited. Relax.
No, but anyway, I am Juice Lee. This is Knight. This is Liego. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a little something different because we do have our podcast where we talk about stuff on a weekly basis and whatnot. And the one thing that we are doing here is we just want to kind of take this time to actually kind of riff on different stuff that we talk about it in our realm of geekdom, but we never really get to really touch on it.
We have so much to talk about that. There's just so much to talk about. Yes.
Leo would like to touch on movies.
Obviously, everyone does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can actually get to see Knight playing with his tablet the whole time.
Well, yeah, just because they're not being interesting yet. When they start being interesting, then
Okay. So our first thing here, you know what I'm saying, that we're gonna get into is now. Like, if you want to take, like, think about, like, your favorite TV show, movie, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, pick a character that, you had in one of your favorite forms of media, and what character would you like to know what happened to them after the story ended?
We should ask Knight first.
Why you want to ask Knight first? My first one will be Walter White.
Really?
Didn't he die?
You think so?
You would think so.
You don't know if he completely bled out. Because remember, it actually takes a little while to bleed out completely.
It does.
And he was bleeding out. And he was just kind of like laying there laughing, but the cops were already on their way. Yeah. They could have got him to the hospital.
They could have.
He could have survived. Because you don't know how much blood he was actually losing. It might have been enough to just, go unconscious. But you saw how long before he laid down that he got shot. That was a while.
Right.
So he was just that means he was just starting to bleed out.
Right.
So they very well may be able to get him safe.
And just a historical caveat there. When Julius Caesar was stabbed, when he was betrayed and stabbed, it actually took him 3.5 hours to die. So, just because basically, like, technically, like, the way he was stabbed, he could have actually been saved, you know what I'm saying, and been alive and everything.
Nobody trying to save him.
But everybody was just kind of looking at him like,
dang, dude.
All right, yo. That's fucked up.
I mean,
does that hurt?
But you know what though? He was actually a good leader though.
Yeah,
they was hating pretty much.
Yeah, they was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now
there was some haters in the game.
Now, if he was Caligula, then yeah, you should have stabbed him a long time ago.
Right.
Because he needed to be stabbed.
Right.
I mean, if you give your horse a cabinet position, you got problems.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, I guess one of my people would obviously be Jules from you know what I'm saying, Pulp Fiction. So it would be really interesting to see what he did after Pulp Fiction, because that's like an interesting story in itself. Even though he kind of alluded to he would travel the world and be like Kane, you know what I'm saying?
Kane.
he would travel the world and be like Kane, and with Kane, you know, we're talking about the Kung Fu show, the Kung Fu, you know, where he was in the West.
Legend continues.
Yeah, pretty much. So it would have been interesting to see like a story where he kind of was just walking around doing that, you know what I'm saying, and just being like just this weird dude that would just get into odd situations. And you know what I'm saying, he still got the Jerry curl. 2014, he still got the Jerry curl, you know what I'm saying, and like he's still talking to people, like, and people just keep getting him into situations. It would be really interesting to see a story where he's actually actively trying to avoid like stressful situations and trying to be like all about peace, and then he always have to blow somebody's head off, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm trying to be peaceful today, you know what I'm saying? So I could just imagine like Samuel L. Jackson doing that, and I think that would have been like really, really awesome and really interesting, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's my pick, you know what I'm saying? What about you?
Well, I'm going to go a little bit more anime central in my area, and I'm going to choose Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I want to know the continuation of the Elric brothers.
Word.
I want to know, because you know one of them lost to alchemy, the other one didn't.
Right.
You had.
It seemed like it was going to be kind of boring after though.
Well, I wanted to know if how well did Al get good with his alchemy. You know, Ed couldn't do alchemy anymore. Yeah, right.
He gave up his alchemy to save Al.
Right. So he was going to be a carpenter. So I wanted to know like exactly what was he going to do with the rest of his life. He's going to be a carpenter. Did he continue to go back with his brother on like?
He's going to smash Winry is what he was going to do.
Have kids.
Remember they showed that future thing?
Yeah.
They kind of gave you an insight.
Yeah, they kind of.
Like I said, you know, like because so Al kind of hanging with him, but you know it was Ed and Winry, and they had like 2 or 3 kids or something like that that looked just like him.
Yeah.
Like I said, they had a future like kind of photo of him. You know what I mean? So he was gonna smash Winry is what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
Right.
Give him some Winry.
We knew that was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
That was gonna happen.
Eventually.
Right? Now another one I'd like to see though is what happens to shit like half the people in Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because the thing is, finale, because it was getting good again by the finale.
We'll never see that. That's what hurts so much.
Because like I wanted to know what direction Sada was gonna go from there. You saw he kind of got a crossroads of morality near the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Claire just jumped off the thing and showed the world that, like that hey, we're out here.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
we out here.
No, we out here.
We out here.
And once the leader of that, kind of the little, evil faction of, superpowered people, he got killed right then.
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna happen to the rest of them? Like, the one dude that could walk across land and, flowers would sprout.
Right.
Like, dude, he would have been like a savior to like a good chunk of Africa.
Right, exactly.
He just like, hey, we gonna hook you up some water bottles.
Y'all need crops?
Go behind
I got you.
You know what I mean? You just start walking
you
back.
You
need
need corn? I got you.
What about that lettuce though?
I mean, I'm saying I got you.
I mean, so like that, to me though, that would have been so interesting. You could even do spin-offs and follow some of those characters like little one-shots and stuff like that.
Yeah, it would have been really interesting to see.
Well, if that was the case, you want to know what happened to Micah because he just disappeared. He was in like after the first season.
His character got
his character just got eradicated.
I mean,
he was probably because he was a technopath
and one of the most powerful people in that.
Yeah, seriously, he was, and like he was really dope. And the fact that there were so many cool things he could do, especially once he got older. Mm-hmm. It would be so cool to see like an older Micah, like what I'm saying, when he's like 20. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, okay, this dude is fucking shutting down.
He'd be like the dark part of the internet.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Edward Snowden, he'd laugh at him.
Right, exactly. He's like, man, I knew that shit like 3 weeks ago. I knew
that shit when it happened.
Yeah, it's like, it'd be one of those things where like, he probably wouldn't even like connect to a computer anymore. You know what I'm saying? Where he'd just be like, I'm just basically kind of internet. You know what I'm saying? I am. Yeah.
Out.
Yep.
Because that's that thing to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like Michael would probably hit that level as his powers like increase.
Mm-hmm. I want to know what happened to the characters in Alpha.
I want to know. Yeah, I wanted a whole another season or two of that. That
should have got another season, at least another season out of it, because everybody just passes out, and that's the end of the season. Like, come on, man. Like nothing. Like we don't know what's gonna happen to everybody who doesn't have powers.
Yep.
People who might come have powers and just all of a sudden come up with them.
And not so much just for me. I wanted there to be another season of Firefly to see what happened to those characters. I thought it was an interesting show. I wasn't as big a fan as some of the people who are just crazy about it.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I thought it was a quality show. I enjoyed it when I watched it.
Definitely.
And they did have some interesting characters. I would have wanted to see where the captain went, how they kind of progressed, through the Reapers and, fighting them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want to see where some of that went.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I mean, because they had Serenity, yes, but that was just kind of a quick wrap up. It wasn't like, an actual continuation of the story as it was.
This is true.
So, I mean, that to me would have been another just interesting thing to see what happened afterwards.
I'm going to throw back on you in this one. I want to know what happened to the Outlaw Star after they got to the Galactic Ley Line.
Wow.
Because they got there, they had that big fight, and then all of a sudden it was just like, okay, now what's gonna happen next? Because apparently he was this big. He apparently was able to tap into his ship, make his ship this big old kind of space monster, and fight this big old thing. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden they out of the Galactic Ley Line, and there's nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, to me, like I would say Ninja Scroll, but they kind of had the series, which was supposed to be it, but it's just kind of like the series went a different direction. Because they started giving Jubei superpowers and stuff like that.
But that was the whole thing. Was like
wasn't the appeal of Jubei? Wasn't the appeal of Jubei the fact that he didn't really have like powers?
Yeah, he was a badass ninja.
Yeah, he was just samurai. He was just a badass samurai.
I think the fact that in the series was every time he sheathed his sword, every time he unsheathed it, it was a sonic boom.
Oh,
well, he had like some kind of super wave. It's like he almost did a Getsuga Tencho. Right. Every time he pulled his sword back out.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Now, speaking of samurais though, Shampoo.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Man, Mugen, I wanted to see, like, because I don't know when one of them two would ever win, but I would keep watching them fight.
Oh, yeah.
Their fights are so cool.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And see what Fu ended up doing with her life. You know, some of that would have been interesting to me.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, but...
hey, you know, if this was like, you know, a few months from now, you're going to probably say the same thing about Naruto. Because you know it's about to come to an end. And
it's about to come to an end.
You know what I mean? And it looks like, you know, after Tsunade retires, Kakashi will be the next Hokage. Because you, like, now I know, Juice, you haven't been keeping up with it.
I haven't been keeping up.
Boy,
Kakashi now Sharingan.
Yeah, 2 fully evolved Sharingan eyes.
Wow.
Yeah. Because he has both of Obito's eyes now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so he has 2 fully evolved Sharingans. And next to, like, Sasuke and Naruto, he's probably the 3rd strongest ninja alive right now.
Well, here's the question then, like, you know what I'm saying? Just because I haven't been keeping up with this, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he's got two Sharingan eyes, then how is it like? Because I know he used to keep one covered. You know what I'm saying? So does he just have the other one just out?
No, he's cool now. He can just do it fine.
Oh, okay.
Because there's no imbalance anymore.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, that was the original issue.
Because he used to keep the other one covered.
Because also he couldn't turn it off.
Right.
Because it wasn't originally his eyes. Both of them are his now.
Okay.
So he's fine.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, but also, like I said, he's now super powerful with it. And next to, like I said, Naruto and Sasuke, he's probably the 3rd strongest ninja alive. But I bet he's stronger than Tsunade now.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I wouldn't fight Tsunade.
Oh no, I wouldn't advise that.
I would.
What I'm saying, but think about all the things he's copied over the years.
He's a better tactician than her.
Yeah, because I don't think she'd be able to touch him.
If he fought her, he would be like, you know what? I'm not gonna let you
Nah, you don't want to get punched by Tsunade.
No.
But you know Sakura's almost a strong Tsunade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's a beast.
Yeah.
Like because like, you know, she punched somebody and they break it.
Yeah. I mean, even when I was still reading
it's gonna be like Electric Boogaloo.
Even when I was still reading it, I mean, she was on her way to doing that anyway. You know So
I mean, like Sakura's a badass now. You know, what you call it actually? Sasuke awakened a Rinnegan in one of his 2 eyes.
Okay.
And the other one still he's evolved Sharingan.
Okay.
I mean, but you know, he still has a Mataratsu, and you know, still has like all his other powers too.
Right.
As well as a Rinnegan in one eye.
Right.
And now Naruto, he's kind of fully synced with you know, both his Sage powers and his Jinchuriki powers at the same time.
Word.
So his eyes are actually like a cross now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, and he's like crazy powerful. And half the time he's walking around, he walks in a shroud of chakra from the Nine-Tailed Fox.
Damn.
Yeah, he's crazy powerful now. He got to meet his dad and some of the other old Hokages.
Yeah. Okay.
So some good shit happened actually, but it's like I said, it's all about to wrap up within the next few episodes because they're just defeating the final person.
With chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely what's up.
Yeah. So it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, but I would like to see what happened. You know, some of that because I know they're gonna stop before they give you the whole story. Of course, all the people who are shippers are gonna want to see Naruto hook up with Hinata. Because she deserves it.
Yeah,
she does. She does.
She's tried so hard.
She does.
I mean,
she's been working that angle for 10 years.
I mean, don't nobody deserve it more than her.
Right.
So yeah.
But you know what? Even though Korra is getting ready to go into his 4th season in January,
I'm gonna just put it out there before y'all even do it. Aang.
Yeah.
I like Aang. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta find out what
happened. We want the gap. Yeah, we want
how did he die?
How did he die?
That gap.
What did he do to help with Found Republic City? Like, you know, how did all that stuff come about? We want to know.
Yeah.
Actually, well, you know, there are some comics that fill in some of it, but not all of it.
Yeah, it's some of it, but it's just you still don't know. It's
like when the group like disperse, they go on their own way, or what's this like? Hey, you know, she's gonna stay here and do this. You know, what made Aang and what's her name, Katara, you know, just decide to settle down.
Well, you knew they was gonna look up.
Oh yeah, you know.
Right.
I mean, who is Toph's baby daddy?
That's what I want to know. Who is Toph's baby daddy?
I mean,
because apparently neither one of them stuck around.
Right.
That's because she was blind. It was like maybe she was.
Well, you gonna say maybe she don't know we ain't here?
That's what I'm saying. But you're right, because that won't work with Toph. Because all she gotta do is step out. She knows anybody's around.
Right. So.
Yeah, it was, somebody did a little comment, and like, you know, Sokka had walked up to her when they were adults, and it's like, oh, Toph, I haven't seen you in years. He's like, oh, Sokka, I've never seen you.
Right. So, I don't know, that's basically it, so we're just gonna kind of wrap this up real quick.
Oh man, we ain't got time to do the other topic?
I don't know if we got time to do the other topic.
We'll give you the other topic next time. We're gonna give you plenty more of these. You'll see the next topic we're gonna talk about is if you had a weird power.
Right.
We're gonna give you time to think about this.
Right.
Make your comments in the video and in the video below. Send us on Darkfyre ENT.
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
How many people's Twitter? So
Look,
Twitter.
it's all in the description right below. And, you know, without being on the show, you know what I'm saying, we can actually just put graphics down here. So
Well, yeah,
awesome.
and also
hooray for graphics.
we can even put it like, you know, below that in the explanation and the info.
Exactly.
And you can contact, you know, me at Night Visions on Twitter, that guy on Juice Lee,
Yep, at Juice Lee.
and that guy at Darkfyre ENT.
Yeah.
So check us out.
Think about it though. Think about it.
Yeah,
if you had a weird power, what would you do with it?
Yeah. Mention some of it, and we might bring some of them up. Like, you know, some of us already have powers. Like Diego, you know, he has these weird seduction powers.
He does.
Now
He
he's
does.
making it up.
Chicks just come to him,
Now they're making it up.
and we don't even understand how it works. We think it's pheromones.
If that was true, a chick would just walk by right now.
Oh, that happened earlier before we turned the cameras
It
on.
happened.
It did not.
We told them to move because they mess up our podcast.
Right, and they, you know what I'm saying, like, but it's gonna happen later on when
So
cameras come on.
yeah, I mean, there's like 3 of them waiting behind the cameras right now.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Right, and they're waving at us right now.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Really?
Yeah.
For real.
That's how.
In real life.
All that's
in real
happening.
life. In real life.
So anyway, hope you enjoy our first of hopefully mini video podcast.
Hello, people.
They can't say hello
Well,
back.
this is the first time they're going to see us, right?
No, some of these people actually know who we are.
Some of them do.
I mean,
We do have pictures on our Facebook pages and
Hello,
stuff.
people.
They know
see,
what we
this,
look like.
this is why Vishnu don't like you.
That's okay.
He's just,
Shiva don't like you either.
That's okay. One's going to be cold, the other's going to have a lot of hands.
you know what? So anyway, that's it for us, man. So we're out, and I don't know. See you next time.
Bye, camera 2.